Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this afternoon at the Terrordome, where the Virginia Tech Hokies will touch that Hokie stone and get ready for another season in Lane Stadium. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rebels about to kick it away and get this season started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A first down for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. It's caught. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. They're working that left side. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On the option. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Important play coming on this opening day. It's third and goal. They're trying to get to it. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. To the air, it's Graves. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical.
Oh, look out, there he goes. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Hokies have this offense rolling.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You can see the little misdirection by this offense, fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a... And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
He's going to run it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's third down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on fourth.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. On the option. Across the 25, he's got room. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. A run for the quarterback. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Wide out in motion. A jet sweep pass. Looking for room at the 30. Touchdown, Rebels! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Let's go to... up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Runs for the tackle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. To the air, it's Graves. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped up.
Offense set on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Lockett. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Hokies! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Throws for the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying play action. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Off the play fake on first down. Still looking on the move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And now on second down for this offense. Here comes the option. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Running back goes in motion. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on second and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Never a doubt.
How How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first position.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Hokies send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Still on his feet. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Fullback's got it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. 1st down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
You know, quarterbacks have to be careful throwing over the middle of the field, especially when you're playing against the safety with this kind of range and this kind of football IQ. He was locked in on the QB, knew exactly where he was going with the ball. He was able to jump in front of it and pick it off.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. It's complete. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Makes the grab on the left. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. And the Rebels are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Smashes through. Hey, that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player did at done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Leaves it with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1. The Hokies want to move quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. Showing off the arms. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. And that's a live ball behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. They go to the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Moving out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. They move the tight end all over. The option look. Got the first down and more. Still on his feet at the 45. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. This quarterback part of their running game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to run for it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Hold it, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's got it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Rebels will punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the misconnection, it's second down. They'll go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Extending the play. On the move at the 30. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. Dropping back, it's Graves. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Using his legs, it's Flowers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Open runway ahead. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on second down. They've got the screen set up. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw it again. Makes his connection. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Goes to the option. Shakes off the tackle. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And his throw is incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Graves. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Pocket starts to collapse. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Hokies line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. At the 40, there he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kansas is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Fog Allen Fieldhouse with the Jayhawks. They're up by 32 over Missouri. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. To the air, it's Graves. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. On target to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He makes the connection. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. The aerial assault continues. Grab behind the line. It's Grove. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Got a man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hicks. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 6th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Graves. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. That's caught. It's Lockett. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Fires into traffic. Picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the single back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long.